it all left on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Very intense. Very intense ball game.
You know, playing some a few less kids, and but you're right. Tough way. I don't understand, but.
Well, was it just was it a matter of the I guess there was still time left, right? And then they just gave you the substitution there on the little field goal confusion, I guess?
I'm pretty sure the rules don't work like that. It's like a 2-second to go. They do it because, like most of the time, whoever the penalty is against, they choose if it winds or not.
Correct.
So that rule, I don't know where that came from.
So I thought, this is just me, because I had this happen earlier in the season opener. At the end of the half, there was a penalty on the offensive team, and that created an untimed down. Yep. So I thought it was an untimed down, but then they said it was 2 seconds. So that was, but either way, you should take if in fact there were too many men, you should have had the opportunity to kick the field goal either way, whether it was timed or untimed.
The back judge made the call as opposed to the guy on our sideline who said they were off.
Yeah.
And then we went and talked to him, and he was superseded by the umpire who said he was out, and the explanation was they were trying to make it right. So the guy on our sideline, they were good, who was standing there watching go off. However, on the other side, I just don't understand.
I guess the only thing...
They didn't know what happened, essentially, and then they went and made it up as it went along.
I guess the only plus of it being untimed would have been maybe your snapper felt a little
we could have gone out there. We had 2 seconds when they blew it.
Right.
And again, I just have no idea. And again, I don't want to. The Masco kids played hard too.
Absolutely.
It was a fight on both sides. It's like you don't want to take anything away from any kid that was out there on that field.
No doubt. And they, I thought, you guys were really good defensively. I mean, they didn't get much going until that fourth quarter, and offensively, they just seemed to tighten up there. Defensively, rather, they seemed to tighten up there in the middle there. And 88 was just kind of a handful.
He was coming off the edge on the backside. 5 played very well. The 2 of those guys came, and they did. Yeah, I mean, those kids played. Hey, they played really hard. They competed. Hats off to the Masco kids.
Well, your 5 competed pretty well too.
I think both kids. I'm proud as hell of the kids that we got there. And it says a lot about them. It's just unfortunate, and it's just you have no answers. Like there's somebody on the sideline watching people come off who says that they were off, and the umpire in that play who's counting out the plays, makes sure people are onside, out of his peripheral vision, sees that they didn't get off in time after deliberating for 10 minutes. It's just crazy to me.
It's a little frustrating.
And again, it's a difficult job being official. I totally understand, but I think this was an area where, they just kind of made it up as they went, and the rules didn't even sink into what was going on. The explanation was pretty rushed, but and then just to have our sideline guy not really be asked and have the umpire call it is just beyond me. But again, take nothing away from Masco, their kids and coaches. They won the game. No sour grilled say. I just don't understand how it can go this way.
Have to explain it. That's all. You gotta explain to the kids.
And again, kids. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing in high school football is kids play hard. They believe, they play for each other, and that's what they did. So again, we can be upset about it now and question, the validity of the decision and where it came from and who they were talking to in the process of it. But the kids played hard. They did what they had to do. And Masco did a great job too, and they hung in there. And it was a really good high school football game.
Oh, no doubt.
Marred with a situation at the end that was just, frankly, ridiculous.
Yeah, strange. I mean, I would love